Hello, fire signs, and welcome to your Wacky Wednesday message from Spirit, your guides, higher self, and angels. These are general messages for fire signs, so please only take your message and leave the rest for the person that it's meant for. If you like the content I create, please like and subscribe so you'll know when more messages are posted. Okay, let's see where we go for Wednesday. Messages for Wednesday. Clearing away obstacles, protection, and guidance. Alrighty. Next. I was about to say nextly. It does feel kind of wacky. Nextly. Next, we have resilience. Burn away the past. So not only clearing away obstacles, but burning away the past. Maybe seeking guidance to help with burning away the past. Or there could be a someone in that past. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Spirit, angels, guides. You go first, the universe will catch you. So that requires that you take action. It almost requires a leap. And I have a new deck that I'd like to try, so we'll see if we get any more insight from this. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Spirit, angels, guides. Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. So I definitely feel like, with that you go first, you're like, I'm not sure if I should be doing this. I'm not sure where I should go from here. And you're waiting on maybe outside opinion or outside guidance, but the universe is definitely saying, this is one that we want to see you take action. A lot of times, we're used to feeling our guidance, our angels, we're used to feeling that support, but sometimes training wheels got to come off, in a manner of speaking, Yeah, High Priestess. So that's supposed to be the energy that you're operating from, is the High Priestess, and that's the using your intuition, which is water sign energy. Like, that's supposed to be you coming into your power, not really needing those training wheels anymore to wait on insight. You also have the Hangman, which is the energy that you're currently acting from. So you are the High Priestess, yet you're still waiting. You have everything it takes inside of you to make that decision. And you have the Two of Swords, which is the decision itself. It's so interesting to see it like that. Let's do some clarification. The Two of Swords is another way of saying there's a decision to make, but it's not liking either decision, really. It's like, and that could either be in job or relationship, friendship. High Priestess, let's see. Okay. So we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up, along with the Ace of Swords and the Eight of Cups. So with the Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords, I see that there's a person that you're needing insight about. You're wanting more insight about. The Ace of Swords is almost like you were told something and you're waiting to see if it's true. You're waiting on more facts to come to the table. That's why you're waiting on this High Priestess. That's why you're waiting on you're not waiting on your intuition to show you. You want more facts. If you relied on your intuition, then you'd walk away. Which is the Eight of Cups, the walking away energy. So, I mean, if that's a job, it would be, the same kind of energy. It's not worth it to stay. It's just not. And the Queen of Pentacles normally would represent the stability in the household, stability in the workplace, stability mainly in the house. But, I mean, Hangman is that stagnance, but you also get burn away the past. So it looks like you don't want to. You're afraid to get away from the past. You're happy in the past. You're happy in where you're at. Not that you're happy, there's a difference between being happy and being comfortable. Being comfortable where you're at. So, you got the Eight of Pentacles, which is someone who's steadily working at what they're doing currently in the current situation. So you're still working at it. Hard, I might add. You got the Five of Swords, which it's like you don't have all the answers. You got someone who's got the answers, but they're not telling you. And then you got the Fool, which means you're about ready to start. You're about ready to make that step, or you feel they're about ready to make that step. I kind of feel like it's you though. Make that step out, and you don't like the energy that you're in right now. That's what I really feel. Especially, I mean, it's more solidified with the clearing away obstacles, seeking guidance. The universe is saying you go first. You take that action step to claim where you're supposed to be. And the unknown territory is getting out of your state of being comfortable, because comfortable isn't always where you're supposed to be. Ace of Wands, that's action. Hierophant. Hanged Man, again. That's the seed of creativity, the seed of action. And using your intuition to take action. The Hierophant is the male counterpart of the High Priestess. So you're sitting in your femininity, which you can be a girl or a guy, it doesn't matter, this doesn't have to do with gender, when you're still sitting in your emotions. Your emotions are what's keeping you there, keeping you stagnant. The Hierophant is saying, take your power back and claim. And I mean, normally when we think of pride, we think of bad, but get your dignity back. Make sure you're not being made a fool of by staying. And we have Hanged Man, which is that energy that you're choosing to stay in right now. I'm going to use a new deck to get what the universe has to say about this. These are like the size of my hands, so they're not the easiest for me to shuffle. I'm going to manage though. Yeah, the universe is saying, I mean, if you're going to stay because you have facts behind it. Don't just go on your emotions. Don't just stay because it's the path of least resistance. Stay because you're confident that staying is what you're supposed to be doing, you know? But honestly, I feel like you even doubt that. And when you're in that state, you're not in a good state of being. We have the Four of Fire, the Page of Water, and the Ten of Fire. So that's that inkling. That's the universe trying to tell you something's going on. This is the universe trying to tell you to do something, and you finally getting to the point where do something. Fire is about taking action, using your intuition to guide your action steps. That's the universe saying, here's a sign, here's a sign, here's a sign, here's a sign. How much more can we if it's not being given to you in emotions, and the emotions we're giving you, the intuition, and I mean, this isn't even cups, this is intuition. The way that person is acting. We're telling you what to do. You need to act on it. The Page of Water is where your emotions come into it. This is where you have to act. The universe is guiding you to act. I'm going to give you a couple of romance angel cards. And that part's not easy. That part's not easy. Burning away the past. If anything, burn away past doubts. Get how you feel out in the open. Because that part ain't good. And how they're acting ain't right. I can tell you that right now. Just by looking at it, I've been in those situations before. And so, past life relationship. You've known each other before. What I get from this is it's a karmic relationship. You guys were meant to have this relationship so that you could level up. It's not one of those ones where you're supposed to be with each other forever. You were meant to be together so that you could level up. And they were meant to be with you so they could level up. So they could heal, so they could grow and become a better person. Your self-respect makes you romantically attractive. That tells me you're not respecting yourself in the way that you should. And you definitely have to level up. Maybe you are operating at a lower level than you should, a lower energy level. And it's easy to do that, but we stagnate when the universe is asking us to step higher, and we're like, I don't feel like it, I'm gonna stay down here where it's comfortable, where it's easy. But you weren't here for comfort. You weren't brought here to play it safe or to be easy. Free spirit. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. So they've placed conditions on you. They've placed conditions on you and said, if you do this and if you do that, then I'm sorry, but that's not love. If you do this and if you do that, then that means blah, blah, blah. That's not love. That's attachment. That's codependency. That's low self-esteem. To be a free spirit is to float without walls, to fly without judgment, and to love without conditions. What they're doing in this relationship is not love. And that's something that you guys were meant to come together to determine. So that if you guys come back together down the road, you guys can have a higher vibration. You guys can have a relationship that vibrates at a higher dimension. And if you're not meant to come back together, then that's completely fine. But you are both meant to grow. And you can't grow until you realize how you're vibrating right now. So this went super deep for a Wacky Wednesday. But I feel like it's a hard message that we all have to go through, especially in this time, in the times that we're operating right now. The kind of people that are being born are super and highly intelligent, super and highly spiritual, and they're looking, and they're being born for reasons. It's not just to come and chill and clock in, clock out, and go home. It's to vibrate at a higher level, to vibrate with love. So think about that, okay? I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday, fire signs. Until next time.